What up, what up, what up, what up, guys? It's your girl, Rara Butterfly, here today to do your daily message whenever you catch a video. This reading is for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. Y'all know what time it is. We're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. If you like my message, hit that subscribe button, and we're going to keep it rocking, okay? But anywho, Virg, as I was channeling the message, I was like, oh. Okay, this is general, so of course, this message could resonate in your life, love, family, wherever, friend, situation in your life, Virgo. But I was getting all because, Virg, I was picking up this energy where it's like I was almost feeling like making a grown man cry. Okay, Virg. And I couldn't help but feel the energy where it was almost, whether you're male or female, like, man, okay, like the tears, okay, I feel it, we hear it. But Virgo, it's kind of like, you have been through this way too many times, okay? You kind of understand something. So y'all know that Sam Smith song where he say, way too good at goodbyes. Yeah, Virgo, way too good at goodbyes, okay? Virgo, even if you try to fight for somebody, even if you try to, profess your love to somebody, or even if you go somebody, block somebody, I just feel like, Virg, at the end of the day, you're starting to realize you're a little bit more at peace without this person, okay? And I feel like this person, Virg, you kind of hurt their feelings. Maybe they were standing their ground towards you or around you, but I feel like, Virg, at the end of the day, what up, One Star? At the end of the day, here you are kind of being like, okay, it is what it is. Like, I gave you what I could. I'm trying. Like, Virg, I feel like you put what you could into a situation, and somebody else, I really do feel that whoever this is that's kind of hurt right now, Virg, they feel like you could have given more. You should have did more. But I feel like maybe that's how you feel too. Maybe you feel like they should have done more too. Okay. So I'm hearing like a two-way street. Maybe both of you guys right now could be a little lost for words, or both of you guys are in your emotions. Both of you guys are feeling like you should be saying something, you should be doing something and it's not really giving. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it really kind of brings me to, because Virgo, the person that is for you, or the things that are right for you, they're going to stay with you, they're going to stick to you, they're going to be around you regardless, no matter what you do. I'm hearing never too much, never too much, never too much. Yeah, you never too much. For the right person, the right thing, at the right time in your life, it's never going to be too much for you to handle, or you'll never be too much for a person to handle. If they want you in their life, they're going to show you that. And some of you guys, you're going to start looking up and realizing, damn, the things that I wanted, or the people that I should be with, they've been right up underneath my nose this whole very time. Especially those of you guys that are in these like friendships, okay, that maybe didn't work a long time ago, or maybe that, you didn't like this person, they didn't like you, or, you've always been in a friend zone with somebody. Somebody could be intimidated by the friendships that you have, okay, never too much. Somebody always shows up for you. They may not think about it in a way, Virgo. I don't know why I'm picking this like storyline up, but they may not think about it, Virgo, as in, I'm intimidated by your friend. But at the same time, Virg, it's almost like somebody could be oblivious or wrapped up in their own world and they don't see it. You or them. Okay? I'm picking some type of energy up about a friend here, or I don't know. You guys ever seen Love and Basketball? So I'm getting that movie, and then I'm getting another movie that I recently watched on Netflix. It's called The Player. Have you guys ever seen that, Virgo? So I'm not gonna go too much into it, but basically the player was about this girl who had these little a group of friends. They all worked together, and she would help the dudes pretty much hook up with the guys. They would help her hook up with whatever dude she liked. Okay. And basically, she ended up liking this dude, and they ended up trying to run what they was calling like a play, right? And long story short, she ended up liking this guy, and they pretty much got together and did all this research, did all this stalking, so that she could be with this dude. Whole time, the person that was helping her be with the dude was the person that she ended up with, or the person she was actually in love with. Okay. So I'm just picking up that type of energy here. It may not have nothing to do with any of y'all's storyline, but it's something about a storyline here, Virgo. It's something about somebody's story not adding up or somebody not understanding your story, especially when it comes to love here. Okay. So let's click into it. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see what's going on when it comes on to the Virgo. I'm also hearing that song by Whitney Houston. The movie Waiting to Excel could also be significant for some of you guys, but I'm hearing that song. Why does it hurt so bad? Why do I feel so sad? Thought I was over you, but I keep crying when I don't love you. Okay, so why does it hurt so bad? Why does somebody feel so sad? Okay, yeah, somebody feels sick. They feel tired. They feel drained out. They feel broken here, Virgo. Okay, this person, in their mind, Virg, they think that they love you. This could be a person that thinks that they love you in all the wrong ways. Okay, like you asking this person for a ring, they coming home, or a baby, and they come home with a puppy, or you ask them for a ring, they come home with flowers. It's like somebody here, Virg, you know, even though it feels so right, it's also wrong. Okay, that's why I said that I feel you guys, because at the end of the day here, Virgo, it's like this person, it's always a decision. There's always a consequence. There's always some type of repercussion here. Okay, ramifications, if that's how you say it. Okay. So I feel like, Virgo, you kind of just tired of playing with this person. You tired of this person telling you have self-love. Well, if I have self-love, that means that I should really walk away from you. You tired of this person trying to use love as an excuse, is what I'm getting. And if it's not love, it can have a lot to do with money as well. Okay? I just feel like you at a point where you're over it. If it's not you, it's somebody else. They over it, Virg. They're ignoring you. Okay? They want you to love yourself first. They want you to manifest your life. They want you to, I don't know, it's almost like they want you to, you know, come up with the money, come up with the ideas, come up, have the lifestyle that they're looking for, and then they'll be your twin flame. Right, Virgo? Or this is how somebody is looking at somebody, and this is how they're choosing their twin flame partner. They're looking for somebody that got money. They looking for people that got A, B, and C. So they kind of miss their actual twin flame. For some people here, right, Verb? For others of you guys, though, I feel like there's this energy here where somebody could really want you to chase after them. They want you to, you know, Virgo, show them that you love them. Show me that you're my person. But Virgo, I feel like for you, it's like, I don't know, I'm hearing Adele. Fire in the rain, watch it burn as I touch your face. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, whatever she say, because Virgo, a lot of you guys, like I said, you are at peace. 11-11 could be sick and not sick and tired. 11-11, you could be sick and tired of hearing about 11-11. You could be sick and tired of hearing about the runner chaser and the divine timing and twin flame, because you already know, you when you see that, you know what time it is. Okay, and if they not built for it, okay, you ready to watch it burn, Virgo. You know what the real union and divine union, or what that word, these words that really mean. And I feel like, Virgo, you're not looking for that. You're looking for more of a divine connection. You know what I'm also picking up on is that a lot of you guys, Virgo, here, you going back to that inner child. This how you know you really on the hero journey here, Virgo, right? This self-love, you know, really fulfilling your purpose, really being who you say you are, doing what you're supposed to do, being in your shoes at the right time, understanding who you are, and then you can go and try to understand everybody else, or helping yourself and no longer helping everybody else. It's different for everybody. But Virgo, I feel like what's going on here with this self-love here, okay, I feel like a lot of you guys, Virg, what you're starting to realize is the inner child in you. It's like you're facing that inner child. So y'all know that movie, The Adam Project, or let me see, what else is another one I can think of. Back to the Future maybe, but there was something else. Oh, Flash. So I had just seen those on the TV the other day, and this is kind of just giving me that idea for whatever reason here, Vern, but spiritual message either way. Um, in those stories, in those movies storyline, right? They both had to go back and deal with that inner childhood trauma, that inner childhood wound, right? And there were people that were meant to be on the path that no matter how things had changed, it was still remaining the same. There was something that needed to be seen by them in order for everything to fall back in order. Does that make sense, Virgo? So at the end of the day, you're exactly where you need to be in your life. And a lot of people have been focused on what you need to do to change, or a lot of people are focused on, what's making you sick and tired, what would make you happy, what would make you, successful, or this, that, and the other. See, a lot of people already know what you are destined for here, Virgo. So they're like, what the hell? Virgo don't see what they have in their hands. They don't see how magical they are. They don't see they're supposed to be producing, what they can, make happen. They can make it rain. They can change this. They can change that. All Virgo has to do, but Virgo does see it. So why I feel you is because Virgo, they have to see that this is your journey. They can see it all day long. See, I used to have an ex that used to tell me this. Well, they didn't say it often, but they told me this one time. And it was a conversation that we probably never had again, right? And it took me years to understand it. And you guys may have heard me talk about this before if you have been on my channel, but it is what it is, right? I met an ex, and at that time, this ex, I think this is way back in like 2014. So this is damn near 10 years ago, right? And this person, they was driving a Bentley back then, right, Virgo? And anywho, we met, we go on dates, everything was moving copacetic. And he wasn't a lot older than me, but he was older than me, right, Virg? And I would always tell him, I just got so much potential. This way before Summer Walker came out with, you got potential, you got. I used to say that because it was something that I used to hear all the time. People would tell me. I was young, 20, maybe 20 years old, 21, maybe not even 21, but young. And people would tell me all the time, man, you got so much potential. And I would tell him this, on our little dates. And one day we went on a date, I'll never forget it. We went and ate sushi one day, and we was talking, and I was like, yeah, I know I have a lot of potential. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm like, what? He was like, I used to play baseball as a kid, and I used to have a coach that really, believed in me, that thought that I was going to do A, B, and C. He used to tell me all the time, you got potential. And he sat me down one time and he said, when people tell you got potential, that means you ain't shit yet, right? Like, they really telling you you're not shit. And so when he broke it down, and he was like, he didn't break it down. He left the story at that. And I was like, okay. He was like, so yeah, when you say you got potential, you ain't shit. And it was a cliffhanger for me at the time. But as time went on, it was something that I understood, because potential is that you're not living at your greatest. You could be so much better. That's potential. So what be crazy is that, Virgo, you see the potential from the start. But if you do start really kicking in with some self-love and some boundaries and sit back and chill, I'm not going to do the work, like make it rain on me. I'm calling you daddy, daddy, can you be my daddy, daddy, I'ma make it rain. Yeah, when that fire really starts, they don't understand it because they thinking of something else. That's how you know it's not meant for you, because I can't get sick and tired of it. Okay, it's something about when you really love somebody. It's something about being on a hero journey with them. You gonna love them for real, okay, day in, day out. Ain't no getting tired of you. Never too much, never too much, never too much, Never too much here, Virgo. It's not something that you have to contemplate. Even though, don't get it twisted, you do sometimes have to have time to reflect and sit back and think. But when you've been through enough in life and you have enough love, time wait for no man. This ain't the movie in the TV where you see him like, oh, so and so about to catch a plane. That's where they when they try to pull up and you on your way to the plane and they catch you in the airport. That's TV. Sometimes you don't catch people when they get on that flight. Sometimes people get into a position where you don't even know where they taking off to. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes life takes us in certain places where man has no control. Whether that's a death situation happen, people going through real life changes, going to prison, losing kids, losing parents, losing friends, losing homes, losing cars, jobs, A, B, and C, because it goes it's so much deeper than when we really just think about love. But life is moving and life keeps carrying on no matter what. And Virgo, this is what you started understanding. So yes, we could have had moments today where we're arguing. And if you want to know what triggered me, it may be from the past. But at the end of the day, I'm still standing on what we in today. And a lot of people don't have that mindset. A lot of people, Virgo, they live in a superficial mindset. So you guys are very natural, those that I'm talking to that resonate with this energy, right? You guys could be very natural. You don't really ask for much, okay? But you do require a lot of attention. And when people everybody want a puppy, everybody want a dog. You get what I'm saying, Bird? But then when you get one, oh, I don't have time for it. I want to go out, make it rain. Oh, my twin flame is calling me. I got to leave the pup in the house. But Virgo, you and your dog over here connecting and talking to each other, and it's just you and Pit the pig, and you understand life. You're not beating nobody down, but you don't have nobody uplifting you. It gives me that moment in Scarface, which is one of my very favorite movies, but also one of my favorite points in that movie. Yeah, we keep talking about movies, but it is what it is. You either with it or you not. Okay? But it gives me that point, Virgo, when Scarface came out and Effie was sitting in there and she was doing what she doing in the bathroom. And he was telling he was in the bathtub jacuzzi, right? And he was telling her he want a baby. And she like, how we gonna have a baby? You ain't never even at home. I don't even have a friend. Pip the pig is my only friend. But you remember before she met him and how she met him, she was still out living that life, dancing, probably didn't even think about it. But he pursued her, eye of the tiger, right, Bird? He wanted her. And once he possessed her and he had her, his only thing was, okay, now that I got her, I'm still doing A, B, and C. They both was doing what they was doing before they met each other. But his destruction was her demise. Just a movie, but when you look at it, Virgo, life be really rolling this way. You. So, Virgo, at the end of the day, a lot of you guys, you're no longer dating or you're no longer allowing, okay, people that are in their potential. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing to contemplate. Okay, opposites definitely can attract sometimes here, Virgo. You could meet people that you like. It's cool to have fun with. They make you feel a little good. But once you get to know a person and you see that they ain't for you, they not for you. Sometimes though, Virgo, it pulls an energy that you're not really used to, that pulls it out of you. A energy that things kind of come in chaos, and somehow, some way, love and foundation is made. It sounds like the movies, but Virgo, that's kind of what it's like. Who's going to be able to? It's never too much, never too much, never too much. Because Virgo, there's something very unordinary about your love, and for you, it's so ordinary. It's so simple. Like, it's so simple to you that your love life, your life is like what you see on TV. And people sit back and watch and wouldn't understand it, but indulge in it every day. Indulge in the drama. They wouldn't understand your love life is really like things you see on these movies. And imagine Virgo living in it. So yeah, sometimes we can be like, oh, that's so sad for them. But Virgo, when they turn out the TV and they wipe their tears watching it with their partner, life goes on. But for you, Never too much, never too much, never too much. But Virg, let's get into it. Let me read the cards because I'm giving a lot of energy to a situation that I'm picking up. It's a lot of guilt here. Somebody feel like you just living your best life without them. You very much may so not be, or you are. At the end of the day though, Virg, I do feel that you are at peace. You're finding love, or you chilling, like you making plans for yourself. Somebody thought they was gonna catch you doing something you're not doing here. Somebody could also be getting caught up in a lot of situations that, oh, they thought that you was out here lying, cheating, so they just went out and lied and cheat, and they getting caught up. They went out here scheming and plotting and playing, and they getting caught up. Or the people that they in love with getting caught up. It's just something here about what goes up comes down, but also in a very personal level, Virgo, or things that actually matter to you, Virgo. I feel like you starting to realize that, look, it's not just me, myself, and I, okay? It's not about me being invisible. It's not about me being tired and sick and sitting back and having self-love and showing people I date and make money and I have a twin flame. It's all about I'm freely happy. I'm at peace. Like, all this shit that really should have destroyed you, the things that should have distracted you, it's almost like, Virg, you are at peace. And maybe you should feel bad for being at peace. Or maybe people want you to feel bad, but you are at peace. Every opposition that has been thrown your way, you still been, it's just like, cool, I'm at peace with it. Like, people can't really destroy you. A lot of people think because you are such a lover, or maybe people could even see you as like this puppy love, or this, naive lover, or you don't have a lot of experience, you don't have a lot of self-love, or you fall for people with money, or you fall for anything with you that you think is a twin divine flame. Whatever this is, a bunch of petty minute shit that everybody does in their own time at their point in their life, right? Okay. But I feel like a lot of people feel like they can attack you when it comes to love, or people don't understand why you don't have love, or people don't understand your love relationship. Okay, some of you guys could be very private about your relationship, but I feel like that's why it gets tested the most. Okay, for those of you guys that are in relationships that you try to keep very, very private, I feel like that's the same reason why a lot of this shit is showing up right now, is backfiring. Now, of course, it don't have to be you, Virg, but this is, could be people that's on the other end. A lot of push and pull here. A lot of fighting. Okay? Now, Virg, I feel like, if you on the forefront with your relationship, that's something you should show. And look, we still ain't being swayed. We still ain't broken by the negative comments. We don't have to plot and scheme. We can show front everything. Somebody could be going on a television show with their lover here, or you could be getting an offer here, Virgo. Okay, somebody could be offering you money to go on a dating show, or somebody's offering you money to display your life or your dating life. Okay, or somebody could have been offered that point blank period, Virgo. Okay, to date you. Okay, see what you got going on, hide their true feelings from you. Either way, I feel like it's not going to work. It backfired. Somebody really wasn't able to play with your head, play with your mind, or somebody here, they're not getting their way. Even if this was a kid, you're not getting your way. Even if this is somebody that you owe money, they're not getting their way. Whatever this situation is, or somebody who owes you money, Virgo, I feel like you're going to end up getting your way. I'm also picking that up that some of you guys here, Virgo, somebody could have, taken a lot of money from you. They like, Virgo, you breaking the rules. Virgo, you're doing this. I feel like somebody was hiding. Somebody was lying behind some type of contract here. Some type of power struggle. Somebody was just making rules and decisions as they went with it. And I feel like once it gets to this legal situation, the court's going to rule in your favor. 11-11, it works out for you because they seeing that somebody was trying to either burn your reputation, ruin your life, stop you from having money, stop you from being able to do something here. Okay, somebody definitely gonna have to pay you back, Virgo. I'm really picking that up. I feel like, Virgo, some of you guys, you could be getting paid back like almost 2 years or a year back from when all this shit started. Okay, at least 6 or 7 months. Some of y'all, it could be like $20,000, $200,000, $200, but it's in the hundreds, boo. Okay, and I feel like they finna have to pay you back every nickel, every dime that they have stole from you. Because whoever this is in this corporation that think they can just pop up and take shit whenever they want to, unfinished business. Look, they thought that it was going to get figured out here. They all on people's ass about it. Nope. They can't play with your mind. Okay? Somebody here has breached their contract. They have breached their power, their gifts. Okay? They are rogue right now. That's what I'm hearing. It could be AIs. Child, them AIs already rogue. And they think they finna put them out here on the scene and the red flags already showing? Hell no. Okay. Baby, I'm telling you. It's about to be a lot popping. 2024 got a lot in store. That's all I'm hearing for you guys, and that's all I can say, Virg. That is all I can say. Okay, 2024 ain't gonna leave no crumbs. No crumbs. No crumbs. Okay? No crumbs. And neither are you. So a lot of you guys, I feel like, Virgo, one thing about it, you ain't falling. You do realize that love exists. You also are starting to realize who you were in this past life and what your name is, what your calling is, what your purpose is, okay? So you're starting to realize that everybody that come into your life, male or female, or everybody that you have an attraction to or that you bond with, it's not necessarily that they have to be your divine counterpart and twin flame on a sexual level. You starting to realize who your tribe is, and it's really elevating your powers more than ever, Virgo. Okay? Somebody wants you to feel like you need to see yourself, but baby, you have your eyes up and open. They have theirs closed and looking down. So who's seeing who? Who's seeing what? See, you know exactly what time it is, Virgo. You are marked just as this person. Both of you guys are marked, but in different ways. Somebody here see with illusion, and that's why I said in my post earlier that I posted on my community board that, look, only those that fall for illusions, the only people that fall for the illusion are the illiterate and those that mimic. Whether they mimicking the illiterate or they're following the magician, okay? They're mimicking the magician. That's the only ones that fall for the trick. Anybody else, we calling it out, eye by eye. We don't, even with our eyes closed, we still see. See, somebody feel like by your eye, what you look like, they can tell. But see, they don't know. It's by your mouth. So when your mouth and your words come out, Virgo, when everything is aligned and everything on point, everything is exactly where you need it to be, it don't have shit to do with you being in the past. You're not afraid to cry. That's why your makeup is not up underneath your eyes. It's on the eyebrow. Somebody else got to put the makeup under their eyes to cover up the baggage. Okay, click in. They may see, they may resonate, they may get it, but they ain't really understanding it, because if they did, they would understand. Never too much, never too much. Woo, these messages be going over folks' heads. And that's why I said earlier about, it's so crazy because the way society has trained people to think now, you got folks that'll be like, oh, your nails look yellow. Oh, look at you got bags under your eyes. They not even used to seeing natural skin and natural nails. Hard working hands. They not used to seeing people who don't get their nails done and what your nails begin to look like, and if you grow them out, how they age like your skin, because a nail is just dead skin as well. You get what I'm saying? They don't know what natural hair in its natural state should actually look like. They don't know that if you actually stop shaving your armpits, hair will grow there. If you don't get your eyebrows done, hair grows there. If you don't put makeup on, guess what? You might look a little pale when people used to seeing you with makeup. If you don't wear makeup every day, you might have some little bags and wrinkles up on. It's welcome to being a human. Welcome to being normal. Welcome to embracing who you are. And a lot of people don't embrace it until they get old. When they be like, man, I'm not finna do all that. I ain't got time for all that. But when you get old, your body can't carry it. Now you can't really do what you want to do. So that's why you got some people that did what they want to do when they get old and they're happy. They still talk their noise. They still may cuss you out, but they got the voice. They say what they mean and they mean what they say. Then you got the other ones that die bitter and old because they didn't get to live the life that they wanted to, full of regret and full of remorse. And Virgo, what I can say is that a lot of you guys have a very light soul. And you can tell it's light because it irritates so many demons. It irritates so many people get stuck on you. I wouldn't pay no mind to you if Virgo people was like you were a trash person, but 5, 6, 10 years later, they're still talking about that. You're a good person, but 5, 6, 10 years later, they ain't came and helped you with nothing. They still talking about that. So that's why Virgo, it's a lot of interest around the Virgo. Because somehow, some way, you stick to people, you illuminate people, you penetrate the skin, you penetrate the mind, you penetrate the soul, you penetrate so deep that people don't have no choice but to face it. And see, a lot of you guys, like I said, when you on that hero journey, that's the same thing that you're starting to do. You have to face that inner childhood wound. A lot that you, it's not that you don't want to face it, it's that you got to take it on. There's no more blaming anybody else in society. You talking to that 101 child in you and telling you, baby, I'm sorry. I left you. It hurts. Oh, it sucks. But look, this is where we at now. We got to catch up. We can't keep letting everybody come in and letting you take over. I got to make sure that now, I might not have did it back then because I didn't understand it. You got to remember, we were children then. But now, let me show you what I have learned. And if you just go ahead and sit back and stay in your little spot, boo-boo, little baby you, little baby Virgo, look, this big us got us, but we got us together. It's an understanding of these two coming in. And this is not about a trauma bondage. This is a trauma freeing. This is understanding the damage and the pain that I have been through does not make me a broken person, a broken thing. Does not make me not usable. It makes you even more valuable. It makes you for the right eye, the right person to put the time in, to put the love in. It's never too much. Okay? Einstein did not create all the things that he created by giving up. Einstein put endless efforts, endless hours of driving himself crazy on something that he loved. So when you tell me that if a man can love something that ain't never been there, how they can't love what God is giving them that's already within us? And this is how a lot of you guys love Virgo. So for you, it's simple nature. And a lot of people, you teaching them this, but they only understand it when you really gone. But you love them so much, you will hold on. You will hold on to it. You'll capture on to it. And it beats you. And all of a sudden, it starts feeling like the world is beating you up. But Virgo, it's love beating you up. Because the things that you are choosing to love, the things that you are allowing allowing yourself to love. You get what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are outgrowing these situations and these people, but you realize the necessary in the love. You realize that if you didn't have those tears and that water to give away, your environment would have been flooded a long time ago. You also realize the tears that you had to store up, that your roots, you get what I'm saying, soaked up when it was time, when it was a drought, your soils was able to stand that sun and that pressure. So Virgo, your crops are growing here, and I'm getting that you're at peace with it, whether they make something or they don't, because now you understand how to lay the root down again. Now you understand how to place the seeds again. Now you understand that going out and doing the work and putting your seeds in your basket, going out and doing something different. You understand the recipe. This is trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be here again. When you got it figured out, God take you home. None of us have it figured out, Virgo, and that's what you're understanding here. So when it comes to love, Virg, it's smooth sailing. Never too much, never too much. You freely give yourself, and you'll find somebody that freely gives to you, somebody that wants to love you for you, all of you. That message is so important because a lot of you guys, you don't ask for much, but it's time you start requiring it. It's a lot of you guys, you don't have to do much. But it's time you start. It's time you start doing it all. Being too much. And when I say being too much, I'm not talking about putting on no makeup and being a character, being you. If they don't like it, they gotta deuces. Because you'll never be too much for the right thing, the right person. And that's how it's going to help you to eliminate. When you can show up who you are, it eliminates what you don't need. When you show up as who you are, it eliminates who don't need to be around you. Some people want fruit, Virgo. You want soil. Because you understand that if I got soil, I can lay fruit wherever. I can lay seeds wherever. As long as I got soil. See, a lot of people look for the fruit. They look for the fruit of the tree. You looking at the soil of the tree. And that's how you about to really start eating here, Virgo. So, oh, it hurts for them. It does hurt. It hurt for all of us. It hurts when you gotta hurt your children. It hurts when you gotta tell the truth and you love people. It hurts when sometimes you gotta turn your back on the same people that you was falling on your knees for. I'm telling you, Virgo, but when you know what's right and when you gotta do what's right, and not in order for you, but for what's bigger than you, then you understand the sacrifice. It's the soil for me. I'm not leaving, but if I gotta uproot everything that I got to get to some more soil, that's what I gotta do. I'm not stuck to one tree. I'm not stuck with one seed. See, I done created many, Virgo. This is that legendary time that I love that you guys get on. This is that grind when I love that you guys start getting into this mindset to where you get that tunnel vision, where it's not tunnel vision of utopia. It's not tunnel vision of Alice in the Wonderland. It's not tunnel vision of Tarot Land. It's tunnel vision of everything I am, everything that I want. I see it all from day in, from the first day to the last day. I see what's necessary. It's in the back of me, but it's the biggest things in me, because if not, I wouldn't even be able to see, and I wouldn't be able to see the point. You get what I'm saying? It gotta be that. It fuels the points. It gotta be that. And a lot of guys, y'all like, what does she mean? What I see in my head is, if you look at Alice in the Wonderland, or if you look at an illusion, Virgo, and from the illusion, the top is the biggest, and it gets down to a small point. But when you're looking from a small point, all you see is the top. But see, Virgo, a lot of you guys, you understand the focus of the top is still this small thing at the bottom. No matter how big I am, I'm still small. No matter how big the problem is, it's still small. Sometimes we get focused on the small thing and we forget the bigger problem. Sometimes we get focused on the big problem and we forget the small thing. And the small thing is what kills, what takes you. What takes you. So you're starting to understand those who get focused on the small me, they don't even deserve the big me. if you seen the big me, but you focus on the small things, you ain't even meant to be around. You're not in my tribe, you're not on my level, you're not in my lane. And this is not about being big-headed. This is not about being flamboyant and arrogant and none of that. This is what it is. Because without structure, the world falls. Without structure, the universe collapses. They say discipline. No, the universe says structure. So when you know how I structured you, you understand how to make it move. You understand when you created the structure and you understand the structure and you got people that's coming in saying, hey, the ground is faulty. Therefore, it's starting to create cracks in your home. You don't say, no, we're going to just keep on building on this home. We don't give a F. We just going to keep on going. Oh, I don't care. No, you be like, okay, cool. Let me get my money up out of here and let me go on over here to the next land. I don't care if they don't want me at this land. I'm coming. Here I am. Full-fledged. Guess why? Because I made sure I had the seeds. And God is also telling me to remind y'all that a lot of you guys, God making sure you got seeds and you ain't never even went out and planted nothing. Hello? Wake up. Yeah, that's why they mad. You didn't have to plant a seed. But you was reading books about gardening. Wow. You didn't plant a seed. But all of a sudden, you just start getting interested in YouTube and what about seeds? You didn't even plant a seed, but you've been in isolation and been praying and becoming one with yourself and accepting who you are. That when you got to come in, it's like a natural reaction, a natural reflection. You just over here planting seeds. I don't even know how I knew to do that. The past life start coming in, don't it? The past life start kicking in. Now you got that Mortal Kombat. Reflexes. I said reflection. That's what I meant, reflexes. Now you got reflexes, and you like, yeah. You start tapping in with yourself. It do hurt. It do hurt. To be a superhero, baby, it very much so hurts. I don't know why they don't understand it. To be a superhero, you better have some dirt on you. Where you been? Saving lives. Pretending like I'm just sitting over here sipping gin. Yeah. So I'm not giving y'all, I'm not selling y'all nothing. I'm just telling y'all that a lot of this is reality. Reality. You got to understand who you are and what's for you and what's not. I ain't too proud to beg. That's what somebody's saying here. Somebody else is like, oh, you got a grown man crying. Well, cry. Be a grown man and cry and show other real men they can cry. And when I say man, I'm not just talking about as in a man. I'm talking about human. We are all men. It's all about the spotlight here. So, anywho, Virgo, let's get into it. I just feel like somebody is definitely missing you. Okay? Somebody is definitely thinking about the contract they should have with you, or what you got going on, or what you're going to be. Somebody is, they calling you childish, Virgo, but they're handling things very much so childish. Okay? You could be dealing with a child. So, of course, they ain't even at a point to where they understand any of this. You got to let them see it for themselves. You get, Virg? You can't make it up for them. You can't figure it out for them. They got to figure it out by themselves, just like you. But at the end of the day, you got this person that's over here, like I said, hurting. Okay? Over here crying. Over here snooping. Over here really living a double life. Okay? And they talking about you. But if you are unemployed, you at least eating good. So, hey, you understand it. You know that you're unemployed for a reason. You also know how to eat every day, don't you? Old and washed up, unemployed, but baby, you might got a pension coming in. You might be eating off a 401k. You might be eating off your military, and you get what I'm saying, checks, your royalties. Whatever you eating, you eating. They worried about if you can feed them. Can they feed you? They want you to water them. Can they water you? No, they can't, because anytime it's required, Virgo, no contact. Anytime you don't move how they want you to move, Virgo, they don't have nothing to say. They want to sit up and watch movies all day. Netflix and chill. See, they don't realize that you didn't have to go through a lot to get unemployment. Okay, you didn't have to go through a lot to be unemployed and sit back and still eat good. You get what I'm saying? You didn't have to go through a lot for people to say you ain't shit and still get all these roses at the door. You still got a doormat. You still ain't the doormat. You get what I'm saying, Virgo? You got a lot going on for people to still be in contemplation, yes or no, asking everybody what they should do. So you still got to be doing something for them to be on some unknown caller, getting PIs and stalking your IP and watching what you do and what you don't do and who you do see. Man, you got to be doing a lot. And all they see is this. Virgo's sad over there. They should be sad over there. But Virgo, anytime you get to doing this, they go home and do this. They walk around the corner and find out this. Worried about you and what you do. Worried about your spotlight. Somebody don't want you to, they want the spot. And this is why that relationship, like I said, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Because what is for you, Virgo, never too much, never too much. They understand the roles. I understand I'm the light man. I understand I play the piano. I understand I work the speakers and the microphone. I understand I'm the judge. I understand I'm the artist. I understand who on the stage. You get what I'm saying, Virg? Somebody don't understand it. Somebody just wants you around because of what comes around you. It's the light inside of you. That's all it is. That's why they can watch you. That's why they think about you. That's why they cry about you. Okay? That's why they rather send you roses from a what is it called? A secret admirer than send you roses, you know, directly to you. So that's what I'm picking up on. Now let's get to it. Let's see what else is coming out. When it comes to the daily message for Virgo, what's the message here? I just feel like, Virgo, you're doing a lot of work. Like, you've been working hard. You're being rewarded for a lot of the work that you have done in the past. Okay? I'm also getting that, Virgo, you know, a lot of people, they hunt in packs. Unfortunately, Virgo, you don't. Okay, you more like a leopard, you more like a jaguar, you more like a tiger than a lion. Okay, so of course people can look at you or people can see you as competition. There's no competition, baby. I'm here and I'm gone. It is what it is. You gotta catch me while I'm hot. If you catch me while I'm cold, good luck, because that really means it's up. You get what I'm saying, Bird? So I feel like somebody, you know, they watching you, but you watching your prize. You watching, you know, you got your eye on what's important here, the bigger picture, and you still can have your eye on your babies, on your loved ones, or whoever. You always gonna make sure that they're protected. You always calling in the higher ups to keep an eye on them. But right now, you got your eye on the job, so you feeling good. You feeling at peace. You feeling free. You know that this time gonna come to an end. You get what I'm saying? You're not about to jump up and make no impulsive decision. You're not about to pull the ethers out of way. You're not about to go to the universe about it. You just gonna trust God and know that everything's going to come the way that it should. Whoever this is that took that mouthful, I hope they can chew it. Because, baby Virgo, your jaw's built for it. They been fat. They been fat. So, like I said, a lot of folks, they want to be the leader. You are the leader. And you do know how to assimilate. And you going to make it shake every time. And that's what they mad about. But at the end of the day, a lot of this shit coming to an end. It's a wrap. You over it. You're not doing the work for everybody else. You're not letting people claim your work. You're not letting people steal from you. You're not letting people put you down. You calling it out for exactly what it is. You said what you said, and you're not losing no sleep about it. They can keep watching. They can keep playing. But we own it. You see it. So yeah, Virg, I feel you. I feel you, because it's a lot more peaceful now that you know exactly what it is, who it is, where it's coming from. Now you know. It's understood. Really ain't no enemy. I was my biggest enemy. Now that me and Jack, good luck. Good luck on playing with a check. Good luck of not writing me no checks. Hope they really in their bag, Virgo, like they say they are. I hope that bag real big. I hope it's as big as their ears and the ears they feel. I hope it's as big as my nose. I hope it's as big as theirs. See, they got horns down below. You got horns up top. You know what time it is. You ain't fighting with weight. It's strategy here. It's not weight. It's strategy. It's strategy. Because you wasn't doing nothing to nobody. And God knows all. And it's always his plan, Virgo. That's what you always have to understand. So don't let nobody ruffle you up to make no impulsive decision here. Stay still, be quiet, and let them shake. Because I'm telling you, Virgo, that's what they waiting for. But the truth is that, Virgo, let them keep waiting. While you keep aging like fine wine here. While things heal in your life. While you remain one of a kind. While your name still is protected. Your legacy. Baby, these are stripes here. This don't have nothing to do with whatever. These are stripes that's earned. This ain't no chakra. These are stripes that are earned. Y'all hear that in the background? My door is open. Traffic. Pressure. Healing. They pull up for you real quick, Virgo. God said no weapon. No matter where you at, I'm going to make sure there's somebody there to catch you when you fall if you need me. Whoever be wishing death on you, people wishing not to see you live anymore, wishing not to see you be happy, wishing not to see you shine. I'm telling you, Virgo, stripes. When you really about it, stripes. How they pull up. They act different when it's one with honor. They act different when it's one that really done been out here and there's name on that line. They act different, The pull up is gonna be different, Virgo. Never too much. Never too much. See, Virgo, a lot of people want to go back and dwindle it back down. They want to dwindle it back down to twin flames and dwindle it back down to nails and hip-hop beef. They want to dwindle it back down to, your paycheck. They want to dwindle it back down. But thank God for God making you comfortable, because you ain't going to sway either way. Sometimes you got to be cool with being peaceful and being comfortable. Being out the way, Virgo. Sometimes you got to use your time when God got you out the way in a way to learn things. Study about the trees. Study about how to tie up a rope. Study about how to fish. Study about animals. Study about what the news is saying. Study about politics and religion. Study when he giving you these different times to yourself. Because a lot of times we find ourselves just getting caught up on what Tom, Bill, and Jill, and Jane doing. See, God will never give you too much, more than you can't handle. That's why I'm telling y'all, when you start really understanding who you are, it do hurt. It hurt. It hurt when you love somebody and you can't protect them the way that you want to because they refuse to listen. It hurt when you love somebody and they don't even know how to love you back. It hurt when you love somebody and you know that they got to go out here and feel the same thing you felt. And it's nothing you can do. You can give them all the love in the world and they still go out and got to bump their own head. It is what it is, man. It's life. It keeps going. But those who understand it the most, those who get it the best, man, we understand that you'll be okay. You get through that. You ever seen somebody get a little tap tap? And they be messed up down there. They can be leaking down there, but you know they're going to get back up. You good. You got to go through that. Because if you don't go through that, you will never know how to take a punch. You could be the coldest, juke it all. You get what I'm saying? You dodging every hit. Boy, you could even know how to throw a cold 1-2-1-2. But if you ain't ever received a 1-2 and a cold hit that same, you know how to dodge, and you come across somebody that don't dodge nothing. Yeah, you ever fought somebody that don't dodge nothing and eat everything and they still, like, baby, if you don't get your big Hulk self down somewhere, yeah. But if you ain't never hit nothing, if ain't nothing ever touched you, man, you can't, you ain't ready for no touch, boo. A little person get, and you out of there. Bruise easy. Bruise easy. See, my face might bruise easy, especially if you done been dabbed up a few times. That bruise come back quick. But these ankles, baby, them bruised ankles get the job done. And let me tell you, toes ain't crusty. Feet soft. Because when you know how to really use them ankles, baby, yeah, you can talk how you want to. It's a smooth walk. Because I picked the right shoes. I know how to use my feet at the right time. I know who to speak to. I know how to keep my distance in an arm's reach. I know who to get close to. I know which jab to take. See, that's why a lot of people don't understand Floyd Mayweather, but that's what makes him such a beautiful fighter. It's the strategy behind it. Because before, everybody know you just go in and beat. Who can take a punch? Before he starts saying, hold up, I'm pretty boy Floyd. You're not finna beat me up, though. Yeah. Ain't read a book, but I'ma still make you look. Yeah. 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 And Floyd it was a strategy game. You gotta touch me first. And even when you touch touch me, you better be able to still take the hit. Because I'm still jabbing with you. I still can do it. See, a lot of people, that's why Floyd started having to put them racks up, them hands up, because he was so used to not getting the touch. And I ain't saying that it wasn't people that would, coulda, and came in and touched them up. But strategy. You come through, change the game like that. Strategy, you make a name like that, and everybody want to be like you, and you got fighters up underneath you, and man, you ain't getting the, yeah, strategy. Strategy, you know how to set the fights up for yourself up now. Strategy. This is not about me fighting. This is me giving energy and giving y'all what it is. And it goes over y'all head time and time again. My readings are not for everybody. They're for the elite. I'm not trying to be, I don't know, high horse when I say that. It's just that I don't understand why so many of you guys waste so much time talking noise in these comments and on my page when there's so many things that you could be doing to better your own life instead of worried about little old mine. In real life. Go take some courses. Take some courses in something, because I just don't understand it. And I ain't say you had to go read a book. It's courses you can take on, go on YouTube and look up how to do makeup and do wigs and all that shit y'all be interested in. Go on YouTube and look up some things about the Bible and religion, the things that you interested in. Go on YouTube and figure out how to change the brakes on your car. Go on YouTube and figure out how to get a loan for a car. Go on YouTube and figure out how can I fix my credit. It's so many different things that you guys could be doing instead of using them fingers. That ain't bringing in no prosperity, no peace, no joy, no happiness, no purpose, or nothing in your life. It ain't doing nothing in your life. Just nothing. Just Lord. Sad part about it, most of y'all that do that shit, y'all be having husbands and kids. Messing with folks that's fighting for theirs, and just messing with folks that's at peace and happy with their life. Y'all be in relationships. Y'all got a house full of family and shit, living with your mama in their basement and everything. And y'all just choose. You just choose to do what you do. I'm just like, man, the things we take for granted, because y'all think I'm taking it for granted. This peace I enjoy. This is peace I enjoy. The things that y'all take for granted that I would love to have. But baby, if it don't come with peace, if my peace comes with me being cray-cray and cuckoo with everybody else, I don't know what to tell you. That's why the other day I watched that movie Queen Pins. Everybody, there's a queen pin, there's a queen pin. Yeah, a queen pin of selling coupons, because any real queen pin, they ain't on social media at all. Period. Okay? At all. Illusions, falling for the tricks. Falling for the tricks. Plants are not queen pins. Queen pins make plants. We plant plants, okay? I'm just saying. They're not. Evil laugh on them, Virgo, because it's a joke. But just like that movie I told y'all about, Queen Pins, that I watched, and them women was selling coupons. And guess what? Got away with it. And I'm not saying to do nothing that's not illegal. I'm just saying that Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. When you chosen, you chosen. You just don't understand what you chosen for sometimes. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. And they just see a light in some people that you don't know what. Somebody could be chosen for dark. Somebody could have had to go through the dark to even be in the position that they in. Okay? So like I said, here you are, Virgo, sitting very peaceful, very calm. And it do suck. But this is what it comes with. The peace that you pray for. The prosperity, peace, purpose, pleasure, to enjoy life. That's what you're doing, man. I feel like, Virgo, you have learned a lesson, and a very valuable lesson on top of that. Okay? Because I just feel like, Virgo, you understand, and even though you can take on a mouthful, you're going to chew slow now. You understand the difference between beaver and bear. You understand that even though I could save it all up, it ain't going to taste the same. I can hide my food, I can hide the wealth, but hey, if the flood and the water come, it's going to wash up. So you understand going to a new place, a new beginning, starting over fresh, reinventing yourself, being, creative. You understand who you are, period. You understand the beauty of this independence, of starting over, starting alone, being somewhere in the unknown, being somewhere with people looking at you. You understand, because they wouldn't be looking if it wasn't something there, Virgo. If it wasn't something behind you, Virgo. If it wasn't some type of color that you bring to it, Virgo. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys, you might feel bad. Why does it hurt so bad? Because, Virgo, you could be very happy and very at peace. You don't have to stress out, or you don't have to worry about somebody being stressed out or fussing at you, cussing at you, telling you this, telling you that, leaving and coming back whenever they want, telling you what's best for their life but can't figure out nothing in their own. You don't have somebody that's praising you one minute and tearing you down the next minute. You don't have somebody that keep reminding you of your past and telling you to run from it. You don't have somebody that's making you trying to figure out life for them. Oh, wow, hold your own life down and afloat and a secret. Yeah, Virg, no more overworking. You're about to enjoy life for you. And if you coming in with childlike eyes, that's even better, because, Virgo, that means that you've done that inner child work. When you come in with childlike eyes, you done the childlike work. And let me tell you, them bells, y'all all know when we was kids and the bells would ring, we act like we ignore it. Phones ring, like street lights for me come on. We act like, oh, we don't see. Yeah, we getting there real slow. But you know what comes on when you get home. And that's why a lot of y'all, you grown. You grown and you trusting it. God said, I got you. I got you. You don't need them. I got you. I got you. And when he got you, never too much, never too much, never too much. Ooh, it's a privilege and an honor and a major opportunity when God get to have you, and that's your divine. When you are your divine counterpart. Baby. 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 Let me just pull y'all a spiritual message and get myself out of here, because never too much, never too much, never too much. I'm telling y'all, a spiritual message here for the Virgo. Confirmation for the Virgo. Prayer is dope as fuck. It says, seriously, spend a little time asking the universe for what you want. Even if you're speaking into the void, at the very least, you'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really want to do. You might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong-ass genie in the sky who will magically grant all your wishes. Amen to that, Virgo. These other cards say, if you ask the universe for signs, believe in what shows up. Seriously, so something is serious. Listen, Virg, seriously. Don't go asking a tarot deck about that lover you're pretty sure you should leave and then pull the leave their ass card and pretend like you don't know what it's saying. That, sweetheart, is a recipe for some cosmic ass kicking. The universe is loving as fuck, but it created the tough love game. If you ask for direction and don't listen, she gonna rain signs on you until you do. Bonus sign. If you pulled this card asking if you should learn to twerk, you should totally do so. So instead of worrying about that lover, baby, you better start twerk, 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 twerk. Twerk, 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 twerk. Yeah. Be you. Living your truth. Living your truth. Living your truth. The present moment is awesome as fuck. Oh, no, that's not what it say. My bad. I made that up. The present moment is a fucking amazing. Okay, my bad. It says, open up your eyeballs. Look around. Even if you have to be in the shittiest of shit times, there's probably something beautiful to notice right at this very second. It could be that babies have eyelashes, and how could babies get any effing cuter than having little baby eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that. You did. Amaze balls. You fucking breathed. Okay, yeah, you could breathe. It's another day. You're here. It is what it is. So yeah, somebody gotta learn. Learning. The choices you make come with consequences. Okay, somebody trying to teach you that, but that's something you already know. Somebody got to understand that some things you can't teach. You got to let it go, let it flow. You got to go with it, or you lose. Both y'all lose. But one person gonna always be a winner, because somebody understands some days I lose, some days I win, and some days, hell, it pours down rain. And that's the message that I have for you guys, Virgo. I will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye-bye.